A heavy stubber. Solid projectile weapon. Let's do a quick save here.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
The Emperor is
God.
with us.
A gene stealer? Fantastic. Shouldn't that have been a attack of opportunity right there?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, give yourself a buff. Swing. And get a free attack.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If only that were possible. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I don't know if more of these guys are going to be coming in. Right now it's just one, but... also, can I... You can't loot while you're in a fight, unfortunately. Okay. So hopefully we're not stuck in battle on our way out, otherwise I'm going to miss out on loot. And you know I would hate that.
Just designate a target.
I mean, how's your armor? You don't have incredibly high armor.
I understand. This tedium is beneath me. If I must.
Okay, bro's about to go. We're about to see what he's capable of. Oh. So, looks like he just healed. Okay, you know what, that's fine.
I will bathe this
Does this last the
battlefield
whole
in
turn?
righteous fury.
Just the next attack. Okay. Okay, so you're kind of a dodge tank.
As the Emperor commanded, this is why I was chosen.
Okay, good dodge, Heinrichs.
I'll do it.
And that can't miss. Brilliant. Oh no! Why would you do that?
Be gone. High momentum.
Shit. Okay, that guy's in the fight now, apparently. Go ahead and pop Elusive Shadow. Fades when the assassin attacks.
I
Give
won't
Abelard
object to
that.
it.
Damn, I want the loot. That really help as far as you can go? Why? Oh, this is just extra bonus movement, isn't it? Because you fired and then gave a turn. Gotcha.
You should feel honored to witness this.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor commands, I act. For you, my Emperor!
Okay, free reload.
I'll do it.
It's as good as done. Your end was inevitable.
And another one comes in. Yeah, I think that's just what it's gonna do, huh? The idea is that we have to run. Damn. Damn.
I'll see to it personally. Who if not me? On it.
Now you won't be able to give anything to anybody now? Okay, Psychic Force. 31 to 37, huh?
But of course, Lord Captain.
What? Why would you put it there? Rude. Oh, that counts though. So can you do a diagonal on any, like, can I do it in any of these 3 squares to get one there? Huh. I mean, okay. I won't complain. Let's see, you've got 2 more. Nobody's really hurt yet.
For the throne's glory.
High momentum.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call.
Okay, well done on your dodge. if I can pull him away.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Why are we not getting attacks of opportunity? I wonder if they have, like, do they have something that negates attacks of opportunity? Oh, they got so many things on them right now. I'm guessing they must. Yeah, they must. Okay. Let's see. Whoops. You're Liet. Why you need turns, man? Can't believe you're still all the way back there.
If I may,
I don't even know if he can see that unit from here, so.
me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
You gotta start moving. That requires sight, right?
You cannot force me, Elantak.
Your reckoning is due.
Hey, okay. Hold on. F10.
I always keep my options open.
It got destroyed. Wait, can I still loot it? What happened? They took my loot. They took my loot.
An expected result.
Nice, 35. That was purple loot. They stole it from me. That's weird. The Lectionary of the Revelations of the Emperor Progenitor. The book contains the blasphemous tenets of the cult of the Nourishers of the Afflicted. It speaks of the insatiable Emperor Progenitor and his impending coming that will bestow miraculous unity upon all the faithful. Huh, okay. Bye-bye, purple loot. I will miss you. What a strange event. A small planet gently wrapped in amber forest greets you with a ruby-colored dawn. Basil von dem Kleerch, a local governor, gives the rogue trader a warm welcome after several glasses of Damascene. The sweltering ruler asks if analog vernacular von Valancius would like to keep him company during the upcoming hunt. Except, after several hours of riding the local peculiar animals, you make camp in the middle of a golden forest. Basil von dem Kleerch, I'm going to say it different every time, points at the sky. A flat disc rises over the horizon, constantly morphing into the color and morphing its color and shape. The forest grows silent and empty. You can no longer hear the singing birds or even the rustle of wind. The governor nods with satisfaction, and a few shapes step into the clearing. Their bodies are twisted by an unknown phenomenon, and you watch the freaks with astonishment as they begin to dance to the throaty cackling of their brethren, turning the bony growths and pulsating flesh of their scaly hands towards the unnatural thing in the sky. What is going on? The governor smiles coyly. You are about to see with your own eyes what is happening here. Watch in silence. The hypnotic dance seemed to continue forever. The unfortunate creatures howled, whined, and convulsed, unable to tear their bleeding eyes from the celestial body. When the Pavonine disk outshone even the light of the local star, the physical shells of the things that used to be men burst, releasing beasts onto this plane that not even the most fluent and capable pen could describe. Basil von Dam Clerk excitedly explains that the creatures you saw are the children of the great king of distortion. It is he who is the true god and patron of these fertile grounds. Once every cycle, his chariot shines its light upon the world and bestows transformations upon his most ardent followers. The rogue trader may become one of his heralds. Execute the governor on the spot. Heresy. Absolute heresy. The governor's head separates from his neck with a distinctive squelch. Black and brown blood seeps into the soil beneath his corpulent body and is immediately transformed into a writhing tangle of worms that burrow deep into the ground. Yeah, this is all chaotic. This is chaos shit right here. With unnatural speed. You return to the ship pondering what to do with the world, and more importantly, what to do with the King of Distortion. Order that the crew chart a course to the anomaly known as the King of Distortion. The senior officers observe suspicious activity emanating from the twisted celestial body at the heart of the system. The chaplain advises you to get ready for a potential encounter with Spawn of the archenemy, so it may be wise to reconsider unless you have holy relics, sacred wards, or blessed effigies of the Emperor. Aflame with a plethora of colors, the distorted celestial disc trembles slightly beyond the endless windows on the captain's bridge as the rogue trader ship approaches its center. An otherworldly voice, cold and enveloping, enters your mind. What could this puny wretch possibly offer a king? The officers on the bridge look around perplexed. Their eyes are full of terror and confusion. Many clutch their heads and let out long howls of pain. Some empty their stomachs, but most, pale and exhausted though they are, have joined the Lord Captain in resisting the entity's influence. The Void Woken takes 10 damage. Ask who you are talking to. An endless flow of images fills your consciousness. You see horrifying scenes of millions of tortured souls. Their screams rend your mind. Their pain pierces you with 1,000 red-hot needles. King, ruler, the one who is obeyed. That's all you can make sense of, although you see much more. Okay, command the entity to release the minds of the Amber Worlders from its grip. The king's mocking laughter rings in your ears, and a deep red trickle runs slowly from your nose and over your lips, leaving an aftertaste of salt and metal. Okay. Order a ship-wide 1,000-voice prayer service over holy relics for the protection of Amberworld, the Imperium, and your own souls. Okay. Deafening gong strikes are heard across hundreds of decks. Your eyes are misted with red and your gums bleed as your subjects fall to their knees, all at once in a shared prayer to the God Emperor. The holy relics from the ship's temples melt from the ardor of your speech, and the entity screams and writhes inside your brain, struggling to break out. Jesus. Many drop dead during the first minutes of the prayer, unable to resist the corruption. However, others immediately take their place, unfazed by the sight of their fellows, turning to dust in seconds. Then a nauseating stench engulfs the ship's decks like a wave, causing people to retch forth their innards. Finally, every deck is plunged into darkness. Ghosts of the past walk among the living, stealing breath from those weak of spirit. And still the prayer is not extinguished. It is hard to tell if the prayer service has lasted several hours or several days. At some point, you feel your very essence overflow with heat and power, and then the intruding wheel falters. The distorted disc vanishes from the void ship's augers, as if it had never been there. And at long last, everything is quiet. As everyone slowly recovers from what just happened, reports begin to come into the captain's bridge. You've lost a third of your crew in the unequal fight, and the fortunate survivors are going to take quite some time to come around. All hail the rogue trader. Jesus Christ, what an event. So, like, to me, as somebody who's, like, non-religious in my real life, and knowing that, like, the God Emperor used to be just a person who's now basically just being kept alive by science and stuff, like, the religion in this world is obviously not... It doesn't feel super real to me. Although, like, if I looked into the lore, I'm wondering if there is some sort of, like, magic base to what's going on with the Emperor, the God Emperor, and things like that. But what I suspect more likely is that it's all psychic, right? If we have this chaotic psychic world and stuff, and psychers are psychic in nature, right? The prayers was basically a way for us to psychically fight back against the enemy. So even though the religion itself may not have a lot of truth to it, although there could be something magically going on, I suspect that that was a psychic battle. That was cool. The golden forest of the Emperor will look enchanting even from orbit. Proclaim yourself the sovereign of Amberworld. Cool. Does that just immediately go to this? So we had 17, right? That go to 18? From that moment, the world belonged to the rogue trader alone. Your people eradicated the settlement's housing and the unclean followers of the profane cult. The corruption instilled by the King of Distortion loosened its grip, and the estates of Amberworld can breathe a sigh of relief thanks to the efforts of their new ruler. Yet malicious servants of the archenemy still lurk in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to wrap the planet in a web of heresy. Evil does not simply disappear without a trace. Demand tribute. Damn right. They couldn't even give us 100% of provisions. Relieved to be free from the archenemy's yoke, the planet's subjects gratefully send you their humble gifts. I was kind of hoping it would become a settlement that we could work on. That was cool, though. Keep forgetting how to access cargo. It's one of these, right? Oh, hey, there's that thing. We got a thing of people that got sent to cargo, but it didn't end up here, so, like, I don't know, I'm just confused about what that meant. Right there. Alright, the idea of holding people as cargo is unsettling. To say the least. But this seems to be different than that resource. Okay, you can't even... Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, so we've explored all of these now, right? What a strange and interesting system that one was. Okay. The enforcers from different decks report a terrifying sight. The skin of some crew members has become translucent, revealing knots of muscle and blood vessels beneath. Worse yet, small spider-like insects were seen scurrying inside of them, snow white and sparkling like ice. The transformed could not see this phenomenon in themselves or anyone else, only occasionally complaining about a prickly feeling in their extremities. Some were branded as mutants and killed. The survivors reverted back after the vessel emerged in real space. Last chance of Cyrene. Wait, wasn't there a thing? Yeah, the cache is here. This is where the cache is for Yurliet. An unidentified object has been located in the system. The artifact reacts to our transmissions by releasing unknown radiation, most likely of xeno origin. The cogs are reporting if you want to get a closer look. We need to close the distance between the vessel and the object. Okay? This is the stash. Cloak of Shadows. Whenever the wearer deals damage with an attack of opportunity, they gain the Shrouded effect. This effect does not stack. As long as the wearer has the Shrouded effect when becoming the target of an attack, they automatically dodge after the Shrouded effect is removed. Okay? I mean, you could build something around that. Pair some of Cassia's movement abilities and you can like guarantee, or close to guarantee, that you can get Shrouded on one of your melee units. Eldari weapon proficiency. A Scorpion Chainsword, okay. Well, nobody's going to really be able to use that, so it's not going to be very useful, I don't think. We do have another Extractum. At first, it looked like the snowy and desolate planet was devoid of surprises, but the yellow and orange flickering of the lumens and the notification from the augur system informed the officers there was a small colony that survived in spite of the harsh climatic conditions. All attempts to hail the colony have failed. Send out a scouting party. The explorers report the dismal condition of the settlement and its inhabitants. Their skin is translucent and pale, their icy blue eyes see practically no color. Their language is rough and guttural, and their stomachs cannot tolerate anything except a stew made from local roots and mosses. And yet they are subjects of the Imperium, still loyal to the Emperor. They have mistaken your people for his emissaries. Okay? Find out what happened. The local elders woefully reminisced about times long gone. Most of them were still sheltered in their mother's wombs when snow first settled on the verdant fields. Hail ruined the crops and frost hardened the soil. Plants and large beasts that could not sustain themselves were the first to go. They were soon followed by birds and other small animals. Most people in large cities perished, unable to warm themselves and their families. They say the governor and his entourage left the world in the first days of winter, taking all the provisions and fuel with them. No one responded to the pleas from this dying world. The stars remained deaf to the messages transmitted by the planet's Vox stations. These abandoned subjects of the Imperium still managed to save the machines and other valuables, but they were of little use without a supply of promethium. And yet those who survived eventually adapted to the tribulations that the God Emperor had bestowed upon them. Okay? Give the unfortunate people a gift of promethium and send tech priests to perform the rites of generator maintenance. Okay? When the maw of the first generator belched forth a furious roar and black ash started falling from the sky instead of snow, the locals laughed and danced, trying to warm their limbs after decades of cold. They called down blessings upon their unseen savior, a rogue trader from the Von Valancius dynasty, and thanked the God Emperor for the fortuitous encounter. Okay. Mechanicus, melee, armor. The explorers' departure was accompanied by shouts of grateful approval, not to mention their many parting gifts. Okay, we don't need more promethium, so we won't bother with that. We'll do this last. Xeno artifact. Look out. Bridge. We have an unknown object dead ahead, not an asteroid, clearly artificial in nature, but it's larger than Footfall Station. Bridge. Copy that. Report. Relayed to officer on duty and pilots. Look out. Expect visual soon. Bridge. We have visual. What the? Okay. We succeeded on this. Lord Captain on the line, no need to engage the augurs. I know what it is. It's called a webway. Officer Station, Van Kallox here. What we see before us is a webway gate, an artifact that Xenos use to get to their sorcerous realm, so to speak. It allows Eldari to get around the sector quickly and serves as a hideout for their most unpleasant tribe, the Drukhari, whom we have already met. Is it only the Drukhari who are using this? Officer Station. Yurliat here, this gate is just like the one you saw on the Lilithan. The children of Asurian wander the void through such constructs. Erected in ancient times, any ship that passes through such a portal will enter a tangle of paths fathomable to none but my kin. Okay. Tech use. Is there an auger report? Succeeded. According to available data, the object consists of an unknown material foreign to the Imperium. We are registering an unknown class of energy profile. The engine seers are at a loss about how this technology works exactly. They did specify that the energometry suggests that the system is holding an active charge. The object appears ready to do whatever it's designed to do. Okay? What is the senior officer's take on this? Nothing new happened, I guess? Can we activate this device somehow? Requesting a response from the Engineerium. Apologies, Lord Captain, the tech priests have refused even to consider such a possibility. It would be a violation of the Omnisci's tenets and an extremely dangerous undertaking. Bridge. Perhaps certain companions of yours could? Officer Station. Even if I knew the secret of this gate, I would never surrender it to the monkey. The webway is our kin's sacred refuge and a deadly trap to those such as you, Elentot. Okay? So that's all we can do, huh? So we leave, or we destroy it? Do we destroy it because the Drukhari can use it as well? Move away. Huh. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to destroy it. I'm gonna not destroy it. Deal with it. Okay. The vessel's confessors report discontent among their flock. During the traditional sermon before departure, a ritual chandelier's 100 candles were snuffed out at once. The missionaries attribute this incident to an open ventilation shaft, but the voidsmen noticed it and are whispering about an ill omen, fearing the woes that may soon come. Organize punitive processions against everyone faltering in their belief. Succeeded, okay. A resounding condemnation of weakness of spirit and body led the arbitrary reprisals against anyone who dared even mention the troubles hanging over the crew. With the permission of the confessors, the voidsmen took the task of bolstering morale into their own hands and successfully quelled the rising panic. What are we lowest on? Adamantine? And mechanisms. So maybe I'll save this extractum for adamantine. Should we do this fight? We should do this fight.
The litany of ordnance rings out across our decks.
Okay, we haven't fought these ones a lot, so... Alright, we need to avoid those, that's for damn sure. Oh, it's a big one. That's a lot of weaponry that I don't think I can get far enough away from. Uh-oh. Huh. Okay. Can use this. Okay, that allows me to get past them.
With the force of a supernova!
Okay, these misses are killing me, man. I'm wondering if... Yeah, what is this doing? Each attack made by an enemy has an equal chance of targeting either the real ship or one of its projections. So each time we're doing this, it's getting rid of projections if it misses. Okay.
Macro cannons, open fire.
Okay, one of them hit.
Let the void sort them out.
Yeah, this'll be a tough one. I don't know if I'll be able to get through this one. Forgot about that one. Alright, well, at least it hit the torpedoes and not us. Still. Really? Okay.
Fire at will.
Oh, they blew each other up. That's so good. Okay, you're turned that... Ooh, that was weird. That way, right? And these guys are trying to do a roundabout for us. What do we got here?
Make every shot count. Coordinates set.
Okay, they're kind of slow movers, which is good. But we're kind of in a bad spot with these right now, aren't we?
With the force of a supernova!
Not going to be far enough. Can't get out of range. We don't have any other movement things to help us either. Alright, if I go there, I think it can make that turn. Which way does this turn it? Okay. That one probably can still get me too, though, unfortunately, but...
Torpedoes away. Engage the engines.
Maybe we can destroy one of them? Oof, damn. I wish. Do I need back or left?
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Okay, those have a much wider turn than I expected, I think. Should have done back. Okay. That's good.
Salvo!
Man, you can do that like every frickin' turn, can't you? Okay, that'll help quite a lot.
Lance batteries, volley! Coordinates set!
All right, torpedo, get him. That'll be fight.
Target destruction confirmed. Praise the Omnissiah.
Not bad. Not bad. That went pretty well. Okay, looks like we got a level up as well. Charred ruins have been detected on the planet's surface. The architecture, building materials, layout, and passages betray their Xenos origin. There are currently no signs of Xeno activity on the planet, and the ruins seem to be abandoned. Run a detailed scan. The burnt husk of an Imperial shuttle has been found in the heart of the ruins. The pilot's remains are badly damaged. It would seem the shuttle smashed into the building at full speed, causing the fire that destroyed it. Jay Haydari is impressed by the dead pilot's bravery and believes they would have been honored to have their equipment serve new generations in the fight against Xenos and heretics. Damn right. Okay, a laser gun. Archaeotech laser gun. Dodge reduction. Interesting, okay. These boots grant their wearer +5 toughness. Collision damage caused by the wearer is increased by +. Collision damage? I don't know what collision damage is. Is that like when you kick and knock somebody over? Close examination reveals a few precious Archaeotech items. Unfortunately, removing them destroys the pilot's remains. White shards of bone are now scattered among the burned out ruins. Sorry, Argenta. A vigilant member of the Augur crew has detected a small Xenos vessel drifting through the void. The ship is unpowered and shows no signs of being crewed. Send out a boarding shuttle. They boarded the vessel without issue. Corrosion has laid waste to the ship's systems, which led to the death of the entire crew. The interior is full of Eldari corpses. No weapons are found on board, and the dead Xenos, judging by their clothing, were not part of any warrior caste, merely the crew of the now-defunct ship. The Xenos Yurliet claims to have recognized the symbols on the dead Eldari clothes. They were civilian refugees from Kruderak. Sorry, girl. Man, is anybody left alive from Kruderak? Damn, dude. I guess we know some of them survived that are on Janus, so... Okay. All right. Do we jump? A call for help has pierced the tranquility of an uneventful warp flight. Something sinister is afoot on one of the storage decks. 2 squads have already been sent to investigate, and both of them have gone missing. Alas, the only way to learn of their fate is a personal visit by the rogue trader and his retinue. Okay. So yeah, these dangerous ones, these orangey ones, tend to lead to fights. Good God, that's a lot of bodies.
Keep your wits about you.
I think we're bugged. Let's do a quick save, quick load. Otherwise, we might have to load an earlier one. Strange. I mean, we quick save so often that we probably haven't lost time. Okay, that worked. Good. Ugh. Which one was this guy? The plague guy was like Nurgle or something like that? Is that right? There's gonna be more than just the two. I can almost guarantee it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, looks like they decided to do nothing for some reason.
I'll make it happen.
I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? Oh, good. On our back line.
Naturally. Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
Okay, honestly, that's fair. I probably shouldn't have used that while we're in this warp madness. Let's see. Let's mark you as prey. With our extra shot, you should get more AP. But speaking of, let's go ahead and
I am not
pop
your
that.
Xenos pet monkey.
And then you'll get 2
I
AP back.
understand your intent. I am not your Xenos pet. This tedium is beneath me.
And then we set up a precise shot, or
If it serves your cause.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
is that hitting? No, it's like missing you some. Oh, there we go. We do it that way. Got them both. Okay, run and gun. May as well, there's only the one left.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
You will beg for mercy.
Oh,
but I
more
will
coming.
grant none.
None of you shall survive.
Okay.
I'm afraid not. As duty demands.
Oh, I did it too close to that guy. I didn't even know he was there. I gotta make sure I don't get myself stuck in a corner. Good dodge.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause.
Okay, you can get an outright kill on that guy most likely, so let's go ahead and
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I understand your intent.
Injured. I'm enraged. Pain cleanses the body. Guided by faith.
alright, just ruin their day,
It's a
dude.
prayer.
Ruin their day.
I've suffered worse.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Probably should have done run and gun first, right?
I'll do it.
'Cause that thing clears the run and gun. Whatchamacallit?
Faith without deeds is worthless. Power resides in the will of the righteous. As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicate it. I refuse. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. Each strike is a prayer.
So good.
Faith without
So
deeds is
unbelievably
worthless.
good. And that's a full charge on our next one too. That's so good.
Accept your lot.
How about you just come on up here and keep working, huh?
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. As the Emperor commands, eradicated.
Highly of your skills.
Sorry, Heinrichs. Who else is left? Guy back there.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Each strike is a prayer.
Gosh, she's so good.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, that's the last guy, and we can't get to him. Can you see him from there? How about from there?
I'll see to it personally.
On vileness and salvation. The yellowed pages of this tattered pamphlet give off the sickly sweet smell of rot. The universe is drenched in foul blood and rampant profligacy. Disgrace, immorality, and lies permeate the air around every world. Agony, suffering, and pain thrive within us. Submit, repent, and accept your fate to live and die in vileness and villainy. This omnipresent sickness pierces the void that stretches between suns and worlds. All of existence, however perpetual or unshakable it may seem, will one day witness its demise and turn to dust. The cities of today will become ruins of tomorrow. The rosy-cheeked maiden will turn into a filthy hag, and the soldiers who walk the battlefield for the first time will forever stay there, sinking into the bloody, decaying mass of countless others. But open yourself to the truth. If depravity, filth, and vileness are eternal and all-encompassing, then they are things worth bowing to. And therein lies our hope. By resigning ourselves to the rotten deformity of existence and embracing all of its profanity, we can be honest and sincere with our nature. We can evade the doom of oblivion and become one with eternity, having trodden through all of the world's putrescence and recognizing its morbid and irremediable wretchedness. We can perceive the soft and curative warmth of the true, most merciful of faiths, and thus at last we can discover the path to salvation into the caring embrace of the great unclean one, to his rotting and all-accepting heart, where there is a place for any true believer. Who doesn't want to be in the rotting decay God's embrace? Me. I don't want it. I don't want it. Who would want that? Who are these people who want that? Okay. Well, that was exciting. Alright, but we are at time, so we're going to basically explore these two systems and then probably do a jump over to these ones. And then we'll decide where to go from there. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, The Blue Electric Cat, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.